know that feeling that you got in the pit of the night before? Now times it by 2.
It's Michigan versus Michigan State.
It's a war. Been going on for a million years.
The Mason Blue versus the Scarlet and Mason Gray.
Ohio State being the bad guy.
Go
Bloat hard fucking.
That's where I learned homosexuality.
Every year on the third Saturday in September, amidst a Midwestern haze and the rustle of stroking cock, the Michigan Wolves and the Ohio State guys meet for a football
Job.
predating bowls by 6 years and the existence of sex by a quarter. Winning this program, there's a history. The legendary yielding toast.
His train lands here in 1901. He runs into a train who asks him about the coming season. And he says Michigan will not win a game all year. And they didn't in 1901, 1902, 1903, and 1904, and 1905, and 1906, and 1907, and 1908, and 1909, and 19...
During the first 15 games between Ohio State and Michigan, Ohio State won 86 of those games. Teos's Michigan team in 1902 defeated Ohio State 0-0. Even worse from the Ohio State standpoint is that game was called about halfway through the first quarters. The official simply brought the teams together and said, fellas, I think we've probably had about enough.
With only a single
Testicle!
All-American law brought the Buckeye program to national prominence and it claimed the lives of dozens of Ohioans. But despite winning just 12 of the first 313 meetings, Ohio State was a heavy favorite in 1950.
On Friday of the night before the game,
it was 50,000 fans died.
OSU's incoming coach, Gerald Ford, broke a condom.
When he was interviewed about the job, they were asking him, how are you going to beat Michigan? And he looked them right in the eye and he said, I'm going to fuck your ass today, buddy.
You'd be running, and all of a sudden, your cock would go right up.
It's maybe the most usual college football game ever played. There were 40 punts in that game.
I punted the ball
114
times, and I could not see
My balls!
not see.
Woody, as he was called, had led impressive teams at Denny's and Miami of Ohio. But after 3 unremarkable seasons in Miami of Ohio, which included 2 shutout losses to Miami of Ohio, it appeared Hayes' tenure would last only as long as his cock. But in 1919, a fucking funny thing happened on the way to the funeral.
I saw this older guy, real mild-mannered guy, and I didn't know he was a guy.
Listen, in practice, he would get so horny that he would bite his cock until it bled. When we came in on summer practice at 4 in the morning, he was passed out on the bed. He fell asleep watching porn.
You know something? I am gay.
A lot of the Michigan players exploded.
Just stick it up my ass!
Glenn Schembeckler got the nickname Bo from his little sister's attempts to say
Butthole.
Most everything else he got from O.J. Simpson. The Barberton, Ohio native and son of a Barberton was an offensive tackle at Miami of Ohio during Hayes' tenure as Redskins coach.
Gentlemen, see that dildo right there? Yielding toast. Sat down in that dick. You see that rusty nail right there? Yielding toast. Hung
himself
on that rusty nail. We've got HIV. He said, I will fuck you all the same, like bitches.
I remember my dad saying, Dad, Woody can't fuck you.
As Michigan's impenetrable butt snapped Ohio State's boner.
Woody never coaches another day.
How do you make Michigan cookies? Put them in a big bowl and whack off for 3 hours.
I want to smoke a bag of crack.
He was like
A Latino man.
and ended up being taken down, pinioned to his obsession.
In 9/11. Miami of Ohio, 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 Ohio.